Welcome. We're going to go ahead and get this going here. Give me 1 second. Looks like they changed everything on here. I had it all set up yesterday, and here we go. It's messed up already. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get this going here. Sweet, we're here. And apparently we're live with StreamYard, as it says, and StreamYard show live show. Anyways, I am Jay Zonic. I am the founder of Kiverse Games. Man, there's just so much StreamYard all over the place. I can always, I'll upgrade it and fix it. I don't know why it didn't upgrade it and have all my stuff saved, but whatever. This is going to be the first video that we've ever done for Kiverse on YouTube. So I thought I could make it to where it's all perfect, and then it done goofed. So that is okay. I'm okay with that. I'll fix it anyways. So long story short, we are announcing Project Retro, which if you don't know what Project Retro is, Project Retro was, well, a game that we've been working on for a while now. We've been trying to work on a game that's actually going to be, well, the idea was to make a game that people can enjoy couch gaming wise as well as online. So we've been working on a easy game that can come out that we can work on quickly and get a game out that's fun. And one of the first games obviously is going to be Project Retro, as I mentioned before. Project Retro is actually a game called Pixel Brawlers Royale, or Pixel Brawler Royale. Pixel Brawler Royale is like up to four players playing against each other in a platform kind of situation. It's going to feel a lot like Brawlhalla mixed with Smash Bros kind of feel. It's that kind of game. It's a platform beat 'em up game where you're fighting each other. We've been working on it for a while. There's going to be items in the game. There's 16 characters to start. There's multiple maps to start. We're going to be launching this on Xbox. So that's exciting for us because we were really excited to actually do it in the sense of like, hey, like let's do this, let's do that. And we've been going back and forth with it. And so we finally came to an agreement that let's do kind of like a Smash Bros clone, but it's going to be it's going to be multiplayer. So you can play on the couch gaming, you can play on, lots of different stuff, but the majority of the goal is that you can play in the couch, you can play online, you can play with your friends, you can play against AI. I have a sample video to show everybody, but the problem is, like I said before, is that it wasn't letting me do the add-ons that I'm supposed to have. So odd, but here we go. Now I fixed it. Of course I fixed it. Right at the last second, of course. So anyways, there we go. I'll take that green. That's close enough until I can come back and fix it. So there we go. Anyways, Pixel Brawlers Royale. So let me go ahead and show you some stuff for it. Ta-da! Pixel Brawler Royale. I knew I had it somewhere. So yeah, Pixel Brawler Royale. That one's coming out. We're going to be working on integrating it with Xbox. We actually got permission to work with Xbox in their ID at Xbox program. There's not much I can say about it, but the cool thing is that we're going to be working on launching it with Xbox and other stuff with Xbox, like Game Pass and stuff, which we'll keep everybody updated as we go, as we move on and stuff like that. We're actually really excited for this game. It's been a lot of manual labor in the sense of like designing character ideas, artwork and stuff like that. So the idea is that when people download it and play it, there'll be actual updates for more levels and more characters as time goes on. So we're going to be making sure to add more as we go, and really keep up with suggestions that people have. Like, let's say they like, oh, you should have this weapon in the game, you should have this kind of item in the game, you should have whatever. We're going to continuously update it to add more and more and bring stuff into it to really keep the game exciting. So, but yeah, we made it to where you could play against AI. You made it to where you could play 4 players on one. We made it to where you can play. I mean, there's a lot of different stuff. So let me see if I have. Let's see here. I think this is it right here. Hey, this is our first video on our YouTube with me talking about what we're doing. So it's going to be a little rough, guys. It's going to be a little rough. Cool. So let's go ahead and play this and see what happens. All right, so that was our teaser trailer, just to kind of show off a little bit, to kind of be like, hey, this is kind of an idea of what we're doing. Gameplay wise, we're going to add more gameplay to the trailer. That was just kind of like a teaser. The whole point of the game is that you actually have a health bar, and so while you're fighting each other and stuff like that, the lower your health goes, the more you'll take off, and you want to take them down to 0 and then knock them off of the whole map. So that's what happens. So it's that kind of concept. We wanted to do the health down because we thought the health down made it to where it builds a little bit more like I need to knock this guy off. I need to not get hit, and it builds a little bit more pressure into the game to get good, I guess, basically. One thing we did with it is that there's weapons, so you can get swords, you can get guns, you can get different stuff where you can fight with each other and to take down their health. And then on top of that, there's going to be multiple characters, and those characters are going to have a little bit different abilities, like speeds or attack or defense, etc., based upon what they who they are, etc. We're actually going to launch a website. It's going to be pixelbrawler.io. If you go there, it just says coming soon. Pixelbrawler.io will have characters, it'll have trailers, it'll have gameplay, it'll have launch date, it'll have where to play it, where to get it, etc. So we're going to make sure that it's everywhere in that sense of like it's Xbox, it's on Microsoft, it's on PC, etc. And we're going to really push it to be everywhere. Now, the one thing that people have been asking me about it, who are part of the team, as well as some people who are close to my circle, who know what I'm working on. And what my team's working on, they were asking me like, well, how is this going to have Web3? So the idea is that the Web3 part of this is that when you log into the website that we have, pixelbrawler.io, once it's live, you'll be able to log in with your Xbox login, or your Microsoft login in this instance, and you'll log in. And then when you have that login, you can see your gamer tag, that kind of stuff. The goal is that when you logged in on the website side, it knows that your gamer tag, and it says, hey, this gamer tag, you can then go to your account and click attach wallet. And what you could do is that you just put your wallet address there, and it's attached to your account. So long story short, on the back end of things, when you're playing the game, getting achievements, there's going to be leaderboard system, all that stuff we're working on, to where you can do it through achievements and get Kyver, or you can do the leaderboards and get on the top of the leaderboard and get Kyver. So there's going to be a couple different ways to actually get Kyver in this game, and it's going to be kind of background stuff where you go onto the website, log in to see what the rewards are, how much you get, etc. But on the game itself, you just play the game, have fun, log in. When you first open up Pixel Brawlers, it's just you log in, it automatically logs in because it's on Xbox, and since it automatically logs in, you're good to go. You just play it on Xbox and play like a normal characters and play the normal stuff. You can play online or in person. So lots of different stuff we're working on with that game. I've been really excited to work on that one and really excited to see where the progress is. Obviously, we've been working on kind of the design. Obviously, like I showed you, and I'll show again, we have our actual logo for it. You can see the shield at the top, Pixel Brawler Royale. So this is basically what it's going to come down to. So I am really excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be really one of our bigger games because it's launching on Xbox first and people can start to play it immediately. Once it's out, it's just going to be like, hey, Xbox, go play, etc., have fun. And then we're going to continue update, add more maps and add more characters down the road and add more weapons. Like, it's one of the games that we're going to continuously update, and we're not going to charge people in the sense of like, hey, we have a new update, pay for this update. Hey, you have another update, pay for this update. It's going to be, you get the game, there's a one-time thing, like a one-time pass, basically, and you're unlocked for as many of the levels, as many of the game's features, etc., from there on out. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited to show people more about it once we start having more. Just know that this game is launching within the next 4 to 5 weeks. So this one is going to come out pretty quick. So I did want to do some updates about other stuff that we are working on that people already know that we are working on. If you haven't already, I highly recommend that you check out the Elders of Kai trading card packs and the Elders of Kai booster tins. If you don't know, we do have those available on our website, kiversgames.io, but we also have those available on walmart.com. If you don't know what the tins are, that's the ones I recommend because you have 50 cards in them. They actually look like this. It's a metal tin. I actually have one on my shelf right here. My arm disappeared. So I actually have a tin right here. So you can see it's a pretty thick boy tin. It protects your cards, has the lore, stuff like that on them. These are really helpful. They're really awesome. I do like them. Everybody showed the tins. They're like, that's different. They haven't seen that kind of tin before for cards, and they work great. I love them. Also, if you get the chance, you can buy the actual packs with the 10 cards in them. Those are the booster packs. I highly recommend checking those out too. You don't need many cards to get the game started, like actually play with each other. So 10 or a couple packs will get you going to where you can actually start playing. This is what the packs look like themselves. So yeah, I definitely recommend checking them out, kiversgames.io. It's very helpful if you're looking to get started in it and kind of play the game and see if you like it. Let's see here. I can add it to the screen real quick too. So, yep, kiversgames.io. So kiversgames.io is going to be most of the stuff where our shop's at. We also have a new card game that's 2 to 6 players. If you don't know, we've been working on that game for a while, and that's finally out. Let me go ahead and pull that up too. So to give you an idea, it's this Cyber Rogues, it's Rogue Wars. That's the whole point of the game. You'll see here in a second. Of course, I lose it. That's okay. There we go. So this is the logo, Cyber Fighters Rogue Wars. So it's actually a card game, and in this card game, there are 4 different card types overall. So you have item types, you have event cards, and you have organization cards. So, and then you have generals that you can pick between. So, to give you an idea, so you have these cards, which these guys, there's quite a few of them, but these are just some of the samples. These are the organization agents that you're fighting. These are the different item cards. They're colored because there's 4 different types of items based upon class. So Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta. And if you pair them up with each other of the same class, you actually get more bonuses. We also have the generals, which you can pick your favorite general. They all have their own abilities to bring into the game. And then there's event cards, which you draw to try to stop people from gaining organization agents, because the goal of the game is to gain organization agents. And by the end of the game, once they're all defeated, who has the most org agents that they defeated. So it's little things like that to where it's a fun game. It really changes every time you do play. There's a lot of different abilities. There's a lot of different characters. There's a lot of different items. There's a lot of different org agents to fight. So it makes the game always versatile and changing. I highly recommend checking out that game as well. That's also on our KiversGames.io. We do have a couple in stock, so if you feel free to order, we'll get that shipped out here pretty quick as well. So definitely recommend. Outside of that, Elder Sakai, I'm going to sneak back over to Elder Sakai for because it finally did load, and I was trying to load it up before I started, but like I said, it was kind of being silly on me. But if you don't know Elder Sakai, this is the cards themselves. You can see there's 5 different clans. When you have the 5 different clans, they fight each other. It's kind of like a rock, paper, scissors with the clan side, but they all have their own abilities. They all have their own attack. They all have their own defense. So some are stronger on attack and their attack cards. Some are stronger on the defense, their defense cards. With this, we actually are building a digital game for Elder Sakai. Now, the thing is that a lot of times I've been talking to a lot of different people who've been following this project for a while and been following Elder Sakai specifically for a while. And if you want a really good game, it takes time, and I know it takes time, and I was really confident on our original launch date, which, if you don't know, our original launch date for the digital game was about a week ago. It doesn't concern me that we haven't launched yet, because I want to make sure it's perfect. I don't want to release a game that we're like, it feels like it's half done. Elder Sakai has been my baby, and I know some of my team as well, it's been their baby, and really wanting to make it perfect. And I know there's no such thing as absolute perfection, but there's a point to where you want it to where people play it and there's not a question in their mind that it's done or not done. There's just like, hey, this is a done game. It's a fun game. And then they might think a little later, like, oh, they should add something, but not in a sense of gameplay wise, but just to add to make it have more. I just want to make sure the game is exactly what we want it to be. So that one, we have a dev team, outside dev team that we work with directly. That's Yellow Panda. If you don't know who they are, Yellow Panda, we've been working with them on this for a while. They also helped develop our Cyber Fighters game on iOS and Android. They're a really cool team. I do like what they do. I do like, they're just very helpful in general. And I definitely recommend some of their other games that they make. They're really cool. I love their stuff. They've been really excited with this. They've been testing out the Elder Sakai game. It's already in early alpha. So we haven't moved alpha to beta yet, because with beta, we want to make sure that all the artwork and the looks of the game itself are done to where the beta is just trying to find the bugs. So it's in early alpha still. A lot of games we've been playing around with it, been testing it. I've been playing it with some friends here, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun for those who like the trading card games online. I think it's going to work out really well. For those who don't know, there is an actual Web3 option, but this is for those who want the Web3 option. If you don't like Web3, don't care about it, don't worry about it, because it's not an absolute part of the game, and it's not something that you're going to miss out on if you don't have that or don't get involved in that. But we'll have ranked matches, and ranked matches means that you can get onto the game. You go to ranked matches, it checks your account to make sure that you've actually put in $20 of Kyver into the pool. And for that month, you are competing with everybody else to try to get the most XP in ranked matches. And in ranked matches, who's ever on the top 40% of that leaderboard will split the pool that has been collected by everybody between them based upon how much XP they got. So not just trying to hit the top 40%, but trying to hit the best amount of XP in that top 40% to really make sure you get your share. So that's the idea of that game. We'll have it to where in the game itself, you can actually buy more cards if you want to. So for the average everyday user with those cards, you buy a card. You can buy packs on the game itself. So you'll buy and you unlock more and more and more, or you can just play the game, and by winning, you get free cards too. So that's something important. on the back end of things, the cards that you buy, the packs that you buy in the game are going to be crypto related in the sense that they're NFTs. But all that means is that for you as an individual that decides to buy the packs and have those cards, it just means that there'll be a store where you could sell them later if you don't want that card anymore. So there's going to be a lot of different options. There's going to be a lot of different things. But for somebody that doesn't like Web3, they play the game. You have fun. It's a trading card game. And you play against AI, and then you unlock cards, or you play against other players and you unlock cards, you get XP, etc. So there's a lot of stuff to get involved. You can have multiple decks set up, lots of stuff like that. It's a really, really fun game. I highly am anticipated. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to share what's going on behind the scenes with that game and kind of show people more about what the gameplay is. And if you don't know what the gameplay is, buy the freaking cards. Go to there's an instruction card in every single pack, and you scan the QR code. It takes you to our instruction page, and literally the whole page teaches you how to play the game. So if you don't know what the gameplay is, you can go to the website eldersakai.com, click account. There is a thing there called the assistant. Click the assistant, the OK assistant, and it will teach you everything you need to know about that game and how to play it. So highly recommend checking it out so you can understand how the game works. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us. We're on our Discord. We're on our Telegram. If you don't know where any of that stuff is, you can check out our link tree, or easy enough, just go to kiversegames.io, because all our stuff is located there to begin with. That's like the hub. So I recommend going to the hub itself. So for those who have followed a lot of our path and kind of what we're doing and what we have been doing, there's one other announcement I'd like to make. I just don't know if I have the right stuff for announcing it. Give me 1 second here. Let me see. I don't have it on this one. Okay, so it's on my other computer. That is fine. So the only other announcement that I'm going to make, because I don't think a lot of people knew this was in the works at all or anything like that. Like I said, so far, what we've been talking about is Project Retro, which we now know is Pixel Brawler Royale. Elder Sakai, I gave you guys an update about what's going on. I introduced again Cyber Fighters Rogue Wars, which is a card game, which, like I said, it has all these different cards. It's a lot of fun. It's 2 to 6 players. You buy the box, you have everything you need and everything that's available for that game and to play the game. Then the other thing is, the last thing I'll mention is that there's another game that we are working on. It sounds like a lot, but this is one of the ones that I actually want to finalize by the end of the year. And that game, the project, I'm not going to say the game's name, but the project is called Project Galaxy. It will be a PC game, but you will be able to pull it up on your phone as well. That game, I'm going to try to create an app for it. But for those who like relaxing games, kind of laid back games, turn click stuff, I'll say that you're going to love that game. I think that game is going to be a lot of fun for those people. And I think that's something that a lot of fans of other games will also like to jump into and actually have fun with. So expect a Twitter announcement and Telegram and Discord announcement talking about that. So if you are watching here on YouTube, I will mention that if you are here on YouTube, just know that with our Discord as well as our Telegram, we do a lot of giveaways. We do a lot of like, play this game, get the top score by this time, and then you get rewarded. So if that's something that sounds cool to you, join us on our Discord, join us on our Telegram, join us one of those places so that you can actually get involved with our community as we are working to get stuff out. The only other thing I'll mention is that if you want to make quality games, it does take time. And obviously, with us being founded in February of 2024, this year, for those who are watching live, games take time. And I know that. And for me, I don't like things that take time. I like to get stuff done, move on, and continue on. So I always have this place of where, like, I need to get stuff finalized and I want it out now. But I know that a good game that's properly done and properly created needs time and a lot of attention to detail. So I can't skip over things. So I think that's the only reason why I brought that up is just because I want you to know that we are doing everything we can to get games out that are actually fun and not just a game where you click and it's like, like click done. Okay, I'm done with the game. I'm out. Bye bye. I want to create games that are fun, that keep people wanting to play, that they can share with their friends, they can share with their family, they can share with or meet new people, maybe even on Xbox Live, stuff like that. So that's something that we're looking to. I see the comment. That's funny. When that, yeah, no, I get that. We do have a third person shooter game that we are working on for next year. I have personally been the one working on that development, and it's been pretty by myself. So that's been my personal project a lot. It's going to be a third person shooter that's based around the cyber fighters, kind of. It's like a new version of them. I don't know if I have like the teaser trailer for that one. Give me 1 second. Let me double check here. Because if I do got the teaser, I'll share the teaser so you guys can. Yeah, I do have the teaser. Okay. So I have the teaser. Let me share it with you guys. It's going to be with these guys. Basically, the idea is a third person shooter in a cyberpunk city, like big map. I wanted to create like a battle royale game that was more than just one map. So, yeah, one big massive map and you can land at different spots and it collects you to different spots. It's cool and all, but I wanted to do a battle royale kind of status, but there's different maps. So like 4 or 5 and you can cycle through which one. But here's the teaser for that one. That's Cyber Assault, which also known as Project Protocol. But Cyber Assault is the third-person shooter with those characters and a few more. Where the goal of what I'm trying to create with it is that you'll be able to pick which faction you want, like the American Pikas or the Foxes, and then you can customize them to different armor, different sets, different gear, etc. And by playing the game, you earn XP, you get in-game tokens that you can then unlock more stuff, or you can buy tokens to unlock more stuff. Cosmetics. No, I don't want a pay-to-win game, so what I'm doing is that when you're going to pay for stuff, it's cosmetics. It's not something that's like actually helps you in the game be better than others, because I don't think a lot of gamers like the idea of pay to win. So if you do it with the cosmetic side of things and you still have to play to earn and unlock weapons, I think that's what we're going to shoot for. So there'll be multiple weapons, there'll be multiple armor kits, there'll be multiple stuff. So you can really customize it. Obviously, again, things take time. So using that game is actually going to be developed in Unreal Engine 5. It's being developed in Unreal Engine 5. And I had to upgrade a lot of stuff on my computer to be able to handle rendering the project that kind of size. So that one I'm going to shoot to put it on Xbox as well, also Steam. So I'm going to have that we will have that in places all over as well. So that game's going to be, in my opinion, fun, but that's as good as what I can program, and we're going to see how that happens. I'm really excited to continue working on that. So we have a team working on different projects, like for example, Elder Zakai, like I mentioned, that is being helped developed by Yellow Panda. Pixel Brawler Royale, we have a dedicated team of about 6 people that are all working on that game specifically. Project Galaxy has about 4 people that are dedicated to working on that specifically. Do I want to talk about that one? No. Project Protocol, which Cyber Assault you just saw, that one actually has a team of 1. Me. I would say actually a team of 3 on that one, because I do have someone that's doing the artwork, like the actual like character designs and stuff, and then I'm building the game with those designs, etc. So Yeah, overall, we've been really busy, and I know our socials have been a little bit quieter. I know that our Discord has been a little bit quieter. I know our Telegram's starting to pick up a little bit, which is nice. It's good to see people on there. Obviously, my goal is to create an environment where a lot of people can get involved, have fun, and just kind of enjoy games and talk about games and just have fun in general around games and gaming community. So the only thing left I'm going to mention is that if you haven't already, I highly recommend checking out our Kiverse squad. If you don't know what that is, you can go to kiversgames.io and there is a Kiverse squad on one of the drop downs. The reason why I recommend it is because with Kiverse squad, that actually I have a flyer to talk about it to help out a little bit because the whole point of Kyber Squad was to create a way for streamers to get active on our main website in the front page, and then we advertise them, tweet them out, etc. And if they start playing our games, we'll pay for advertising for their channel. So you can see it here. Join the Kyber Squad. You can become a streaming partner. You get advertised when you go live. We tweet you out, share you to Discord, Telegram. We're actually going to have a Discord bot every time you go live. It goes directly to the main chat saying this streamer is live. This streamer is live. So that way, it's more. You can get to your favorite streamers quicker, and you can also get to your audience quicker. You'll get your own slot on our website. So when you go to the Kyber Squad, you can see every single one has their own slot, their own live video they're showing, as well as all their socials, any other socials medias that they wanted to share, they can add them there as well. So, and then when anytime you go live, you're immediately added to the front page of our website. So if you haven't been to our website yet, it's you just scroll down, you'll see right there, it says Twitch, and then it will show anybody's live. If they're live, it'll show their video live, and you can scroll through all the different live Kyber squads. So something cool. If you haven't joined, I highly recommend joining. It's definitely recommended for anybody that does streaming just starting out or been a while. It's a good way to get more people to see you, just more visual. And like I said, the idea is that when our games start coming out live, you can start streaming them, and if you stream them, you get paid advertising rather than just a tweet out here and there. We'll pay for a tweet to be promoted, or we'll pay for an ad here or there. We'll do more because we want to encourage you to play our game so other people can see our game to just spread the word of mouth, because we're a small company. We're a brand new company out of Phoenix, Arizona. So with that in mind, we have to do a little bit more to make sure that people are a little bit more involved, and that's okay. I expect it, and I'm excited to share more and be a part of a bigger community. And that's something that I think we'll all succeed together, really. Anyways, so I know there's a couple people live here with me. If you have questions at any time, feel free to ask, because I'm always looking at the comments. I'm always checking stuff out. I do see that comment about the win big. Yep, that thing. Yeah, no, I thought about a game of that kind of nature, but again, big games take time. Like there's a couple games that just came out that are absolutely phenomenal. Like, well done, team. Like I started playing them just to try them out, and dear Lord, they're some of the best games I've ever played. And I want to be in a place to where we can create games that people will play our game and be like, wow, this is really fun. Like, I want to play this more. And so that's our goal. That's really it. It's going to take time, but that's really it. It's just coming down to creating games that people are going to enjoy and have fun doing. Anyways, with that being said, I didn't want to go this video too long. So if you have any questions, now's the time. Let me see if I have anything else to announce while people can ask questions. Let's see here. I have so many different things to click and stuff like that. I forgot about that photo. Okay. Hold on, I haven't left you guys yet, so I guess I can share that. And I'm going to share I think that's it. Yeah. And outside of that, oh yeah, I'll do that. There you go. Okay, yeah, I'll share that. There you go. Okay. While I'm waiting for questions, I'm going to share this real quick for Elder Sakai. So this is Elder Sakai, how the game plays. I wanted to share this because I think it's important. Um, it's just the ally draw pile. You have your 5 lanes, ally discard pile, and then ally fame pile. So the idea is that you are defeating enemies. Once you defeat an enemy, you move them to your fame pile, and that is 1 point. So depending on how big the your deck is compared to their deck, you can actually determine how many cards it will be to the win. So I again recommend going on the instructions on the website and check it out on eldersakai.com. I would recommend also checking out the mats that we have available on kiversgames.io. Like have different mats. Like here's the water, the aquatic clan one. We have the regular main one. We have the Dasos clan. We have the Rimas clan. There's a couple other ones like the they didn't load. That's okay. Now they're loading. I do like the Remos. And then we have the Pyronic clan. And then we have the Voltaic clan. I actually personally have the Voltaic clan one. That's my personal favorite. But yeah. Anyways, I think question wise, I don't see anything that's really relevant. So I'm okay ending it here. But if you guys have questions or want to know more, again, feel free to reach out to me. I mean, you can see all my social medias on kiversgames.io, all my different ways to reach out to me, email, Telegram, Discord, etc. If you join our Discord or Telegram, you can see where I'm at too. You can also just DM the Twitter account itself for Kiverse Games. I also see that up front as well. So definitely different ways to reach out. If you have questions, want to help out, have an idea, etc., just reach out to us. We're around. We are always busy, but we're always excited to talk to people who see the vision that we do is creating a game studio that is a lot of fun. So yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end it here. So if any of you have questions, feel free to reach out. Again, like I said before, check us out at kiversgames.io. You can join us on our older socials. You can follow us, etc. I'm glad to announce that Project Retro is Pixel Brawler Royale. It's going to be an Xbox game. It's kind of like Smash Bros. Mixed with Brawlhalla kind of game. It's a platformer, up to 4 players, beat them up, like knock them off the map kind of game. So I'm really excited to share more about it. I'm super stoked to play it more because I'm really enjoying the concept so far. So I hope to see you on the next video, and we will be doing more of these with more updates. And just check us out and say hi. All right, I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye.